All right, thanks. All right, thank you for joining us. All right, going to messages and to the Q&A. Lessons, here we go.
How do I?
We got to mute everybody. Stay mute. Okay, all right. Greetings, Archangel Michael. Blessings. Of course, there's always new energies coming in. There is a balance. There is a lot of diversity going on. Some want to go one way, others want to go another. The war drums have calmed down, but of course, society is still not even as usual. There's still a lot of conflict within the soul that many are going through currently. So it's just we are in a time of a new age as usual, but basically more disclosures actually. Not that many will believe in it, but more downloads of the unknown, more of the astral. And as society begins to ramp itself up with change, because you already see that already, the political climate is basically controlling society to some level. It's just some forced changes occurring that is necessary. It's not the easiest, but just obviously there's a tug of war within society, as you can see. But there is a rebirth that's coming in for spiritual awareness of understanding the astral. Little pieces of astral comes through more clearly as souls begin to connect with it more and connect more to their power. So, greetings to you. We have the Felines from Sirius. Yes, the feline energies sometimes want to become known, be seen, be heard. Of course, canines do the same thing. Sometimes they have a message. Sometimes they just want to be there in front of you, calm down the frequencies. Of course, felines are not known to always have the best decisions themselves, but either way, they're there to shake up the environment. Either way. Even a lot of times the feline energy comes in just to calm down chaos, and so of course sometimes they're to cause it. But either way, there's always a back and forth between the two of them. The different feline species, but the canine is usually pretty open to everything normally. But the felines are usually the ones that just say put the end to certain situations. They're known to destroy a lot of belongings to some individuals, especially when you don't feel like you don't need it anymore. Eventually, feline beings will be seen more as humanoid. At least they see it through the people. More of that will continue to get stronger. And you'll see other beings too. Some of you have actually run into people that are connected to rooster beings, and some of them just can't. Usually, they're warning people. Of course, you have the rat. The rat people are known to work at night, and they have their moments, but they're known to cause mischief. But we'll just give you some detail of the different characteristics that are out there. So, greetings to you, Arcturians. Blessings. This is I am blessings to you. Yes, bring the Arcturian energies to cut through the old vibrations or the There's a lot of human conflict going on right now. Of course, that's normal, but it just means that it's gotten more thicker of the uncertainty of the future. There is some new timelines that are trying to find themselves into your environment, even take ownership of your reality. So some timelines are trying to take ownership, and doesn't mean you always want to go direct. This is like a backseat driver trying to drive your realities, and that's going to happen to some people. But some of you realize some of you feel so worn out at times because you are battling timelines that don't need to be here, and that can get exhausting, especially in astral. Not everybody is going through it. Those that are perky and having a good time, a lot of them have no idea of what's going on in the unknown realms. But for those of you that are securing your energies here, yes, keeping your sanity is very important right now. It's very difficult, but doing mental health is it's because there are beings here trying to really push some mentally overboard, as some of you realize. But we also are here to answer your questions whenever you're ready. Blessings.
Blessings. Greetings, I am. Thank you for coming in. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Up first this evening, we have Daria.
Hello there, I am.
Yes,
Cool message. So I would like to have a message from you personally. Do you have anything for me? Would be nice.
You do have like an Excalibur connection, at least on this world and other worlds, like giving a planet a knowledge or a sword. Seems to be one of the reasons you come here. You're actually here to resurrect old energies that have been forgotten. I think you already know this to a certain level. And you're just where you are now you're just at one of the harder places that doesn't want to grow. So you say you're sent there too. It's like nobody wants to deal with that place. And somebody had to be there. So you're kind of occupying it for now, at least. You might even be taking out that country eventually. Not yet, but there might be a chance of that one day.
Yeah, I kind of saw that, but I don't know. So any other messages from Arcturian perspective on my 3D life would be like cool to know.
Oh yeah, well you feel like you are like at least in this timeline, you feel like you're like an old book just to be thrown away. This lifetime feels like it's not really going the direction I'd like it to, but there is a renewal process, meaning that you're going to jumpstart it eventually in the near future. It's not going to be too far in the future. So
Yeah.
Been done in the past will be forgotten, and you'll just have a renewal. There's actually a renewal date, but they're not going to you're not going to say what it is right now.
I would like to be surprised then.
Yes.
Well, thank you, and have a cool channel with this group.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we got Dragon.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
So I have a question. Obviously, so humanity, has many different realities, and some of the realities of humanity are already traveling through space and time and stuff like that. So I imagine you all are coming in contact with them, whether you like it or not. And I was just curious about some of the interactions you're having with the, I'll just say, like more advanced humans than in this reality.
Well, yeah, more advanced humans, of course, come from the future, and they're trying not to tamper with your reality too much. They're more observers, but they know they can do one thing, one mistake, and change everything here. Whereas there are other beings that do come here that are always trying to change your reality, add new technologies so they can control your society, even be worshipped here. Like you worship a piece of technology, like some worship their phones. So someone to replace the phone or add their energy to the phone. Even see new manufacturers of phones, phone companies that make their own phones. And some of those are alien entities that want you to worship their energy. Because there you are seeing, within one society, you're obviously seeing people that do worship technology already. And that'll become more clear in the future. It's already clear now. It's basically a technology religion that's going on currently.
Thank you. Do you have any messages for me?
It doesn't look like you're calming down the AI that's trying to affect others. It looks like also you're working with the weather. So it's not weaponized so much in your area because a lot of people can't handle dealing enough as is with their lives. They don't need a weather storm that will cause more difficulties. So one of the reasons you went there is to, you say, fight off the weather weapons. At least you're doing it astral ways. There's others involved with it too, but it's pretty heavy in your area, as you probably know. Blessings.
Thanks, much love.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we got Steve.
Hello, I am.
Yes, greetings.
Greetings to you. Flowers to you. I was wondering if you just connect just with my Arcturian selves, energies, just y'all, just in general, just any messages you can bring through. Thank you.
Oh, there is some Men in Black energy you're connected to bring them to the more lighter side. Some of their female Men in Black entities that you're getting somewhere with, maybe not completely where you'd like to get to, but at least to reform those energies so they're no longer causing all this conflict on the planet. So there is some alien groups here assisting, for more of a positive future for the Earth. Of course, that has some. It feels like it's more like 100 years in the future, but you are working with it currently. There's some Feline energies you're working with also. As for Arcturian energies, there's some. I feel like it's mostly Palladian. Blessings.
All right, sweet. Thank you for that. And since you mentioned Pleiadians, connect with my dad, Del Eve, or any of the Pleiadians. I'm connected with Ashtar, and just any message they wish to bring through. Thank you.
It seems like you're just doing more healing of your body. It seems like you've had also cyborg lifetimes. That's another reason why your body feels like it's not working right. You're used to being a robot, as you probably know. So being human, you're still kind of, you can say, getting used to it. So what happens with that is, like, if you incarnate here many lifetimes before, or a Palladian world is very similar, a world that has a lot of human DNA. It doesn't have to be a Palladian world, but one of them is a Palladian world. But you just incarnate many times there, where you kind of clear out the cyborg out of you. But it doesn't like you did that. You just came here. So now you're dealing with some of the ailments, but you're making it work, though. Blessings.
Awesome, man. That was awesome. Thank you so much. Blessings.
All right, very nice. Up next, we got Silverclaw.
Hello, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
My first question is, one second. Is AG still good to buy from?
Is this the one that you're still receiving product from, or no?
Yes, in the past 2 times, but he was very cranky, so it kind of makes me not trust him so much. And he also told me something about his license and him having to get rid of some stuff.
Well, his wife might be in disarray, but it feels like he's still pretty honest overall for product, though. So it seems like it's okay.
Okay, so him being cranky, that's just him being cranky.
That's him just venting.
It's fine.
Has
Okay.
nothing to do with you. You need somebody to talk to. You're like a therapist, I guess. You weren't looking for that. You don't have to be a therapist for them.
Yeah. I understood. Yeah, as long as I can trust him, that's all I want.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Okay.
From what we
So-
said. Go ahead.
My next question is, what are some positive things you see in my future timeline?
Just feeling better about yourself, your future. It might not happen now because you're kind of in a transition period. But just continue, like with your massage therapy, just continue with that. That's going to be kind of slow. But you're just maybe like you're getting more comfortable in your own skin, your own self. It does feel like you're keeping your family's energy out of your frequency, which is helping a great deal. It's helping bring confidence and it just helping you overall. So it's good to just continue to focus on yourself as you're doing now. So that's
Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Hey, blessings. Up next, we got Tristan.
Greetings, I am.
yes, greetings.
My first question is about a dream I had last night, where I was with all my ex-work colleagues, and we were in a line up waiting for President Clinton, who is president again, and in that, it was a dream, but it kind of turned into something more, and I had this kind of vision of people going, okay, this is how aliens must see us in terms of how complicated we are inside, or how much we kind of, gone through all these things that we have to go through, or how close we are to who we really are. It's kind of like different levels of transparency. Could you talk about that? Was that an accurate
Yes.
vision of, yeah?
Yes, it was an alternative reality where Bill Clinton is still president, where aliens actually started connecting to humans during that timeline. So it was more of an open, a disclosure, where aliens were sharing with how they saw humans, not in a judgmental way, but just showed how, as you can see, how complicated humans make everything.
Yeah.
So that's the human way, though, on your world at least.
Yeah,
Well, it shows that knowledge is coming into this dimension eventually.
Oh, good.
So,
Yeah, and I just brought a little bit of that information in. Good.
mhm.
The other question is a little esoteric in terms of, I used to listen to Abraham Hicks a lot, which I love, and they go on and on about, oh, don't worry about climate change. Don't, this isn't something important. It'll solve itself and stuff. And I'm further away from Abraham Hicks and just their unending positivity, which is like, yeah. But at the same time, there are things that I don't want to integrate, and I don't want to start worrying about the climate, because what am I going to do about it anyway? So I want to keep myself out of that. So can I tell me that I'm fine with that decision to go, not my problem, do what I can, don't be too wasteful, and get on with my life appreciating other things.
Yes, correct. It's what you want to bring to the climate. Obviously, if you need to throw something away, please feel free to do so. You're not going to, you got to live your life. And some are very particular about it. They feel like they're going to get karma for what they throw away and how they're wasted, and they do. I mean, do what you feel is comfortable. You still have to live your life. But, you can observe how the climate change people are. You don't have to let it affect you, but you can listen if you want, for a brief moment. You don't have to let it affect you, but it is, you see there's different agendas going on. So just focus on yourself. That's, focus on your reality. And if climate change, obviously when it rains or floods or something like that, obviously that's when you pay more attention to it.
That is perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Heather.
Thank you.
Yes.
Blessings. Thank you so much for coming in tonight.
Mhm.
My first question is, I spent most of my life in broadcasting, and recently I've had night after night where I am still in broadcasting, even though I left it about 5 years ago. And I was curious if you had any messages for me, maybe from my higher self. I'm not sure in relation to that.
Well, it seems like some of those individuals that you worked with are still connecting to you to a certain level astrally. It feels like you're clearing that connection. You can say that is a bit of an attack that's going on. So you just put some energy to clear that out. It's kind of like the attack energy feels like it's not from colleagues. It just, the energy feels trying to pull you back to that vibration.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, and I don't want to go back there. So thank you.
Yeah, just clear it out. That's all. Yeah, it's just the beings here have to try everything on everybody.
Oh, that makes sense. Thank you for that. And then if you just had any other messages for me, I appreciate that.
Just yes, move forward. Interesting, like something to do with games, or I don't know if you play games. I don't know, something to do with some kind of, I don't know, get your mind off of things or whatever it might be. Something just feels like, something
Yeah,
that's mental. That will
I've
help.
been recently, I dived back into playing Sims. So yeah, that
There you
makes
go.
sense.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
it seems
that's
like
what
it's helping. You don't have to get too pulled into it, but if you feel like you just need a break
Yep.
from reality, that's absolutely fine. Yes.
Cool. Well, blessings. Thank you so much.
Lessons.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings, Sam.
Yes, greetings.
So Amanda's been in my thoughts and just she's been around me a lot, and I know she's got a message for me. Could you please tell me the message?
I don't know if she'll tell you exactly the message. I mean, she's helping you with your health, something to do with your back. I don't know if you had back problems or anything like that. She's working with your back. It seems like there's some issues there, but she's out rejuvenating your energy to the best of her ability. She's also trying to keep others that cause you difficulties at work away from you, from attacking your frequency.
Wow, that happened today. So wow, that's good. That's good she's doing that.
Yeah.
So. Okay, my second question is, now that I'm high vibe, I feel kind of like I'm ready to channel. I feel like that I'm ready to just go ahead and like start at the bottom and just start pursuing channeling. What do you think about that?
Yes, obviously have the proper teachings to do so. Keep lower dimensional energies out of your field, and that's going to be a little bit of a difficulty. Not that you're pulling it in, but trickster energies are known to go after those that are new to all this.
Yeah, just ground myself and
do the best you can.
Get all the tricksters out. Yeah.
But just go slowly with it.
Okay. Real, yeah.
Yes. So.
Well, thank you so much. Bless.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Galicia.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Feeding my little bird over here. I really am trying to think of a specific question today, and I think I'll just leave it open if you have any messages for me or some advice.
Is it something about arrows or somebody shooting arrows? And I feel like it has something to do with the timeline also. It feels like you've been released from an old timeline. So it doesn't mean that you're fully out of the woods yet. So you have also a lot of medieval timelines. You have a lot of timelines you're just clearing out, as you can see. A lot of them are medieval. If you look at the medieval times, it can be brutal. It's like there's some energies there, even as a fairy being, has not been fully released. Apparently.
Yeah, there's always the whole fears of just physicality and torture and all this kind of crazy stuff that pops up. But I don't know, it feels like I've just been everywhere. I just feel pretty old.
Yes.
So I guess at this time, for some reason, that is coming through. I have been listening to a lot of the kind of like Celtic-y music and different things. So Nordic stuff and drumming and all this kind of, so maybe releasing some of those things as well. Norse stuff and Okay. Well, do you have any other messages for me at this time? Maybe some advice and or something about the different healings that I'm doing?
The Celtic energies, that would help clear out the Druids.
Yeah, Druids. I've been listening.
Druid energy will help release. There's just so much within you that's so, as you know, deeply rooted that you're still trying to release. But also action on your point, just living your life, doing the best you can, going places. and getting your life in order or some kind of order.
Mhm.
That'll help you also with all this.
All right. Thank you very much. Blessings.
Blessings. Up next, we've got Lindsay.
Greetings. Hi. Are there any messages from the Arcturians for me?
You are on a better timeline than before. There is some kind of move, or I don't know if you plan on moving, or there's like a physical move that will happen when you're ready to move.
Well, that's exciting. So it's on, that's good because last week it wasn't even on there, but this week it is. Yay. So something's happening.
Yeah, it depends on what, well, it all depends on what you're doing too. This is part of the happening also.
Okay. Okay, and then what am I doing in the astral right now?
Clearing out old ties and loosening old frequencies. It's like a father figure energy that you're releasing. There's some like an old tie there. That reason what brought you back to this earth is the father, or blood father reason. That's why you came here to cut that tie, you can say. Incarnate, go through all that, and then to break it. And you feel like you're going into a new direction altogether.
You mean my father here on 3D Earth?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm breaking the tie. Okay.
Looks like that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Mary.
Greetings.
Yes.
I am.
Greetings.
I want to ask a question. At a point, I was a tall white. I was in a lot of trauma due to connections of the Orion constellation wars in Orion, which has a connection to my husband, who was at the time a leader. Could you please give me some information on this?
Well, it looks like you're releasing it. Well, part of it, but you also have a Garthian connections with him also. He's been kind of like, not exactly, he was a leader, but not necessarily a positive leader. And you've kind of like, you got caught in his energy field, you could say. You're kind of like a servant to him in previous lifetimes. So you're breaking free of that now.
Wonderful.
He's put spells on people during his time. So those are breaking now.
Yeah. Okay, I have a second question. What is the difference between the tall whites, the Syrians, and Nordics? If you can please explain the difference, it would help me to understand.
No, the tall whites are in Orion. They're similar to the Nordics and the Pleiades, but the Orion, the tall whites have to deal with all the Orion situations. Orions are similar to the humans here. And, they're tall whites came here to protect humanity because they've been through all this before. Maybe not to this extent. They usually stop themselves from going through all what humans are going through now, but they have been through this before. That's one of the reasons why he came here also, to help humanity free itself.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Blessings. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Crystal.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
I have a hearing coming up soon with my divorce. I wanted to see if you can tell me anything about that, please.
Oh, just the same old. I think it'd be lies coming from his side. Of course, he says that they're truths and tried to block you from getting anywhere. So, excuses.
Shocking. Well, nothing new. It seems like.
Feels like he's trying to prolong it as long as he can, from what I can say.
That's my sense of it, too.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to let you go. It's almost like you have to have a heart-to-heart. It's like, it's over. And then tell him that 100 times. Even then, he can't seem to figure it out.
Oh, wow.
He doesn't want to feel defeat.
Oh, this is why this is dragging on so long, because it's a mystery to me and everyone else.
It's all about him. Yeah, it's all about him not wanting to let go. I mean, you can even light candles and do spell work to heal this, to break it. Exactly what it is. But we're still going to fight. Yeah, he's just.
So you don't see us ending it at this hearing next month?
Not really, no.
Oh crap.
You never know, but no. But you never know.
Okay. Thank you. Any messages for me this week?
No, just continue with your miracle work. It seems like you're bringing in new vibrations, new people within yourself.
Okay.
And just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
So, all right. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Annie.
Hi, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
I wanted to ask if I'm having any psychic attacks right now because I have a really bad sore throat and like nasal congestion. It's not COVID or anything, but I feel like something's trying to like suck the energy out of me. And I'm just exhausted, and I don't know if I'm getting any psychic attacks, like what's happening.
Is this something your son goes to school or going to be going to school or something?
Yeah.
It says it's connected to his school. Otherwise, just the energy is coming from that.
Okay.
So you can send him cleansing energy, clear his frequency, and also clear yours. But is this an attack? Yeah, it's more an attack on him than you.
Okay, yeah. He was sick first with a cold.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, great, he's having a psychic attack, and now I'm having it.
Yeah, nobody should go to school.
Yeah.
Those places need to be, like really cleared out because those people there they have no idea what they're getting themselves.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was
They
thinking.
might be looking for germs and all that, but they're not looking at all the other things that are there. And sending some people away that are causing difficulties, which is many. Even the school staff should not really be there. Some of them should be.
Well, that's what's so funny about it is because I just got a job there. That's why. And now I'm like, okay, great. I'm going to be sucked in that energy.
Oh, so you're so that means you're just adapting to it.
That's what I was thinking too. Maybe I'm just trying to go back to that lower level.
Yeah, you're just adjusting to its frequency. Yeah, this will go away eventually.
Okay, that's what I was thinking too. It's just adjusting myself because I realized that too. Like, oh God, I'm getting sucked into the drama.
It's extremely terrible there. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's what's lowering my vibe.
Yeah, of course. Schools like that don't want to talk about channeling aliens, spirits.
Yeah.
Then you have to admit to their problems.
Yeah, that's true.
They're like alcoholics.
That's funny. Okay, great. And my second question, real quick, I saw this dragon or reptilian being in the clouds the other day. I mean, I locked eyes on it for a while. I tried to send it love, and I didn't know. I felt a really strong connection. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a bad connection. It's just a heavy energy. It shows that I believe it's protection from what I can see.
Okay.
I don't think it's bad. It's just heavy.
Okay.
Just especially where you're going into. So it feels like your job, you'll help a lot of people is what I can see. Doesn't mean you're going to help them find Jesus or anything like that. But you'll help them because you're going to see staff members there that are literally attacking the students energy-wise, which is so wrong.
Okay.
Even teachers.
Okay, so maybe that's why I'm going to be there is to protect them.
Yeah, you'll be get whatever stones you need protections because the staff is usually attacking the students. The students have no idea. They're not there to mess with it. Most of them are.
I sense that energy already starting to happen. I'm not even there yet, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not getting cleared yet because they're just they're not sure if I want to be there or not.
Well, I believe you're sent there, so they'll make it work for you.
Yeah.
So you'll make it work. You'll turn all this around. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Maybe I should help.
Yeah, this is just a bump in the road, but it'll get better.
Okay, great. Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Well, good luck with that. Like I said, good teachers are few and far between around here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Yes.
thank you for that. Up next, we've got Premium.
Hi, greetings.
Greetings.
My first question is, what am I doing in Astro?
Oh, like dancing or tap dancing or something like that. There's no other butterfly beings you hang out with too.
Huh.
Feels like you're creating new timelines for new directions, but there are some people in your life lowering your frequency, but you'll clear it out.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, my second question is related towards my father, and I was wondering, what is he? How is he helping me? How is he interacting with my present reality?
No, he's kind of heavy. He's not trying to be, but it feels like you're helping him ascend the best of your ability. But yeah, you're kind of opposite ends, as you can see. So like you both are kind of opposite from what I can pick up on. So,
Yeah.
Feels like it drags on your energy sometimes, but that's it to worry.
Well, that's interesting. Interesting to know. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Lunel.
Hello, greetings.
Yes, greetings.
Is there any general messages for me from my higher self?
I feel like you're manifesting. It's working. It's just slow. Feels like you're working on yourself. So just take time on what you need to do. You're given all the time that you need. Not that will be forever, but you feel like you need time for yourself to sort things out, and then you'll see a change in direction when the time is right. So,
Okay.
That's helpful.
And my second question was, how is my sister April doing? She passed away in 2017 from suicide. How is she doing right now?
Oh yeah, she got pulled into the lower realms, but you were there to back her up, protect her. You're still there. So she has a dark side. She can't let go of. It's almost like being addicted to drugs or something like that. So her dark side she's addicted to. But you're helping her as much as you can. You would never leave her. There's like a canine energy around her. I don't know if you have a dog, but
I wish I did, but
you have
I
a
do not
canine.
right now.
You have a canine energy around her, though. You're
Mhm.
talking her out of going further into the dark, it seems. So,
Wow.
yeah, you can always go further, but she's just, I can say she lost the love for herself, but it's a test for you too. So it's a test for her and a test for you also. So it shows that you will pull her out of that, though.
Wow. Yeah.
So,
Well, thank you. Blessings.
love, just send her love.
Yeah.
Blessings.
Thank you. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Yuli.
Greetings. My first question is, well, my birthday is coming up tomorrow, and it's kind of sad because it's the first birthday without my daughter. So I wonder if there's any birthday messages for me.
I just feel like there's actually a higher vibration that will come in. Well, actually, you'll feel sad, but also feel rejuvenated. Like you're going in a new direction.
Yes.
Like you have not let go of your daughter, but you do feel like you're getting your life back, which is what you need. So, but you are integrating with her energy. It's almost like you are her.
Yes. I even when I take up pictures, I can
Great.
see myself like her.
That's good.
Yes.
That's quite fine. If you're okay with that, she's okay with that.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, you take a
Okay.
selfie of it, you might feel like it's her, or that's
Mhm.
it's helping her really get through all of this. It's helping you
Mm.
also, but you're both going through the same thing.
Thank you. And talking about moving, I'm just quit my job. I remember when I started working there, Ivan told me that, you will make a difference in people's life. And I did. And everybody was really sad to see me go. But I feel a lot of love around me. And I feel that for the first time, I put my well-being and my happiness before, the worry about not having a job or what's coming in the future. So if any messages related to that,
No, yeah, you did what you need. It feels like you needed to get out of that place. It was completed.
was completed. That's what I
Yeah.
felt. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have stayed longer. If it feels like the energy's there, something's there that you did not need to experience.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you left.
Yes.
So what you need now, I feel like you need rest for yourself
Mm-hmm.
and a new job. I don't know if you found one already, or either way, it's something you'll find what you need when you need it.
Okay, that sounds
Feels
great.
like, feels like you need you right now.
I do.
You need a lot of you time. So
Yes.
yeah, if you can make that work as long as you can, go right ahead.
Thank you and blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Next up, we got James.
Oh,
Yes, greetings.
I was wondering, who's the girl in my dream? We're it's like we were inside of a video game. Pretty fun.
It's kind of like a sister energy. It feels like a spirit guide frequency. It's just someone that you knew from other lifetimes. She's not. The name Victoria is coming through. She's kind of, yeah. Well, she's in a video game. Feels like she is part of the video game though. She lives in the game. So, like a character in it.
Was it the same Victoria that I already know?
No, it might be a fractal of that person. Yes.
Or no, I mean it's someone I know in Astral. The same name.
Yes.
I see. I was wondering if Princess Diana prefers the energy of France or Switzerland over the UK.
No, it's Switzerland. Of course, Switzerland's not perfect, but yeah, France she doesn't trust. Switzerland's not great either, but Switzerland's a little bit. She just feels safer there.
What about for me? Where do you think I'd prefer living in one of those?
Switzerland for you. I mean, you can live in either one actually. And make it work. I think actually the culture of France you probably wouldn't mind. Switzerland's a little dull. For you, France would probably work out better.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Chance.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Can you hear me?
Yes, greetings.
All right. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. I talked to Ivan earlier today, so that was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
We normally have a good time, but I was wondering. So we had the feline introduction earlier, correct? And I want to dive deeper into that aspect of myself because I don't talk about that often.
Okay.
Just like I don't know. Not really anything, but just I guess a particular strength tie that I have towards that aspect of myself. That is, that kind of thing.
Well, the cat side of you is more spontaneous, but you also bring in a canine side.
Yes.
Of you can say being a little bit dirty sometimes. Dogs can be kind of mutts.
Yeah, in the mud. Yeah.
So, but the feline side is like you move into, like I say, get people's attention.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really, and the dog side is like, okay, you're gonna get dirty. Okay, I'll bring that side of. So, but the cat side is more of like your cleanly side, your cleaner side.
Licking myself.
Yeah, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Presenting side cats usually try to look good. Male cats do all female cats. Female cats are really good. Male cats, it forces them to be good, look nice. Dogs don't really have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been brushing my hair for the last 20 minutes, so yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. That's important.
Yeah, it's important as far as nothing is important. Yeah. I do want to give a shout out real quick. By the way, this is my first time here in the call, so I apologize for that, or for this intermediate moment. But I would like to give thanks to James and Gal- uh,
Galicia.
Galicia. Okay, so yeah, and I just want to like give everybody their fair share of dues here because I feel like you guys have welcomed me pretty well, and I don't. There's no. Oh, there you go, James. Yeah, and thank you. And so I feel like I don't know. I feel better in this environment than I probably should have. So I just wanted to give that out there. But second question. So during our conversations today, we talked to Elvis and we talked to some other people who came through. And are there any messages? I got not messages, but like more like any words of wisdom for the next couple of days, for exactly like the next couple of days that like John Lennon or Elvis or anyone who we've spoken to in the past, River Phoenix, anybody really.
Well, it seems like you're connected to the Beatles energy, at least the Beatles that you want to connect to. Not going into full details, but we'll just keep it general.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of dealing with what they had to deal with too.
Yeah.
Starting out, you can say. So you're going to kind of keep that a little bit cryptic, but you're dealing with,
Thank you.
The big heads.
Yeah.
On certain individuals that are, you're going to start seeing through more of that too. What you need to see.
Yeah. What do you mean? Like the musical, as far as dealing with when I'm signing or not signing, but
No, not that far ahead. Just the people that you're working with right now. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Next, we've got Braden's questions. His first question, he says, "Greetings. Are there any messages for me? Thank you."
I just continue to concentrate on the timeline that you want. It seems like there's a lot of different timelines that are coming in, try to distract you, but just continue to where you feel it's best. I feel like there's I feel like there's a lot of distractions around. That's all.
Okay, thank you. His second question, do you or does anyone else have any other messages for me? Thank you.
Oh, there's a tall white energy. I mean, they're trying to be easy with your frequency. There's been a lot happening astrally that you might be feeling headaches or some kind of disarray. But yeah, just continue what's best for you. It'll clear itself out. They're helping you though.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Knowledge.
Hello. Welcome.
Yes.
Thank you for coming. I have a question about my new job. What do you see about that?
It seems to be fine. Just you want to make sure careful who you talk to, what you say, as you probably know. You don't have to be all of you. Your
No
belief
alien
system.
talk.
Yeah, I would keep that down because those people are not ready. I'm a paranoid just about anything as it is. There's a lot of prima donnas there, so there might be one or two people where you can help up a little bit more with, but it's still new there. You have to feel it out. At least two people, but you'll have to get comfortable with certain people there.
So you see me actually succeeding and getting in,
Getting what?
getting the job.
I thought you already
Because
had a
I'm-
job.
No, I'm applying for one right now.
Oh. Well, it looks like it's good. It's not clear.
Mhm.
So it looks decent right now.
And I dreamed right before we started this, I dreamed of my stepdad, and I'm not gonna go into details, but it was really negative energy. What is he doing in the astral?
I don't feel like that was him. It feels like it was other beings using his energy. It feels like others were using him against you. He already has a dark side. He's not that dark.
Yeah, I was surprised.
There's somebody that's hijacked an energy. His energy was hijacked. use against you. It shows you the beings around you are pretty desperate. They're just trying to mess with your mind, that's all.
Oh, I see.
You're just getting more of an understanding how they work. They have nothing else to do. That'll clear itself out. But it means that you're getting somewhere in your, like, spiritually, you are getting somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you know that. You might not always see it, but it's, instead of trying to, stop you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, Mrs.
Yeah, blessings. Up next, we've got Brenda.
Hi. I guess I have a question for my guide, Corey, because today is his first day. He went to heaven like 4 years ago. Just any guidance that he has for me or creative projects that I should be working on?
The creative project, you're not going into detail, just the one that you want to do the most, the one that maybe the most ambitious. It might take you a while to do it, but he's being really vague about what it is because it's up to you. But it's the one that you have your heart into. If you have an idea of what you want to do, like you've been visualizing it, it feels like now's the time to utilize what you want to create.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I have a couple, so I know what he's talking about.
Yeah, the one that's above the couple.
Right. Okay, thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, blessings. Thank you. Up next, we've got Ryan.
Greetings. One of my higher aspects is Arcturian.
Yes.
So I want to go into past lives real quick. Multiple beings who spoke to Ivan said I have Anunnaki past, but they're not really giving me more details about the history. So I wanted to know, I want to know the lineage. Am I a son of Enki, a son of Enlil? Was I Anunnaki on Earth during the Mesopotamian, Sumerian, or Mayan civilizations? What secrets can you spill about my Anunnaki past that is being kept hidden from me?
But this is, obviously, the webinar is only so far they can go into.
I know.
But so you're asking probably too much. Okay. So
what can you offer?
Well, if it's bothering you this much, it's best just to just let it go.
No, it's not bothering me. I'm
interested
in learning about this reincarnation because it seems to be pretty important in my current reincarnation.
Well, it seems like you're kind of holding it. It's hard. They're kind of holding back on information because it feels like you don't want to hear it.
They are keeping it hidden. The Anunnaki beings here are keeping it hidden from me from some
Well,
reason.
because you don't always want to hear it either. That's another reason why.
Yeah, but so I have to go around them sometimes.
Well, because you're kind of fighting them.
Well, yeah, obviously. So they are the son of Enki, their lineage. So was I on the son of Enlil?
Yes, it seems there's some connection there. Yes.
Okay. All right. And was it during the Mayan, Sumerian, or Mayan civilization, or Sumerian, or Mesopotamian? Do you know anything about that?
Oh, the Sumerian.
Sumerian. All right. And finally, do you have any messages from me, from my higher aspects, or anything like that in terms of my spiritual development?
Well, this will all calm down what you wanted to calm down.
Right. Well, I do.
It feels like you're fighting them, so they just fight harder.
Well, clearly, there's a lot. We know the family drama and lineage of the Anunnakis, and they battle one another. And I guess I was part of that in some way, shape, or form. I'm still trying to learn things from that. So,
but there's also more positive aspect. Sometimes we'll get a positive aspect, but not always.
Yeah.
Because that can come in if you want it to. Sometimes you don't want it to because you're still kind of battling them.
Right. Okay. Anything else?
This all can calm down though, if you want it to.
All right. I do. Do you see it calming down in the next few months?
That's up to you.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Andrew.
Greetings.
Greetings.
What's my connection to your collective?
It goes on beyond this earth, before this earth was even created. So
makes sense. I just went back to school. Do you have any messages? Like I resonated a little bit what you were saying earlier about the school itself and faculty having a collective vibe, and so What do you get from that? From me,
Well, you go into a more higher education, so it's not as juvenile.
right?
So it's a little bit better, but it's not great. It still has agendas. A lot of the teachers have agendas. A lot of them don't feel like they're going anywhere with their lives. So they
Yep.
use it against the students. So they do tamper with grades and things like that. They are not always conscious that they're doing it, but they do it. So, but I don't feel like you have to worry about that.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got April.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Thank you for being here. Are there any messages for me right now at this time from the Arcturians?
Just concentrate on the positive energies. Like there's a lot of conflict going around you, as you probably know, without going into details. But it feels like on the weekends things get a little bit better sometimes. I don't know something about Saturday. Some reason that day, like the chaos takes a break.
There's just a lot going on. Everybody's so busy, and we're all trying to function together. And it's a lot. And I went back to work after not working for 7 years from an injury, and this is a lot for me.
No, the work is good. It gets you away from family. It
Yeah,
seems.
yeah. Any other messages?
One moment. I'll just continue to go for the, connect to the positive, and your family energies that cause you difficulties. I feel like that will calm itself down eventually. When you can pay them more or less attention, though, at least someone causing you chaos will finally calm down because not giving her so much attention.
Okay, that's what I've been working on creating that all around me.
Yes. So, blessings.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, blessings. Thank you. Up next, I got Marvin's questions. His first question, he says, is there any messages about when I get energy surges through my spine that pulsates? What's really going on and who is doing it? And he also mentions he got a download that it was his paralyzed aunt that had been scratching while she's asleep. Or he mentioned something about that. Wondering if there's any connection.
Well, he has spiders visiting him every once in a while, interdimensional spiders that are coming to him. So, not too worried. I feel like he's getting a slight upgrade here and there, but he's having some visitations, I feel like. That's all we have to say. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Second question. Is there any other message that I need to know about?
No, not really. Just continue to make his connections. There's some tall white energies he's been connecting to a lot. So just keep doing what he's doing. That's all. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up next, we've got Austin.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings.
So I've gotten sick recently. So I was wondering about the nature of illness. Are all illnesses based on astral attacks, where if we were more advanced and understood how to protect ourselves in the astral, we wouldn't get ill?
Not really, no, because you have people that you get attacked by people. You can be attacked by astral. It can override your higher vibration. It's just that you're on this world. So it feels like you're just feeling the energies from other people. It's more of that. You can't protect yourself from everything. Not on this world. Just do the best you can. That's all. Don't worry about it. So
Okay,
it
great.
might be a couple more weeks. It's just the energy from other people is what we're seeing.
Yeah, I was around a lot of people over the
Yeah, they're venting their stuff on you. So just it tells you to put your protections up more. That's all. This is the best you can.
So I was also wondering, how do the masters that incarnate on Earth, how are they able to heal people who ask for healing from them?
With Buddha, it's basically just letting go, let bygones be bygones. But you're kind of doing that already. You're not letting things get to you. I don't think you are, at least. But other people hold on to stuff, and that's where you feel the attacks and everything. You feel like their webs up. They're what they're holding on to. So basically, you're protecting yourself from others. And that's how I feel like you'll understand more.
Got it. Thank you very much. Blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, very cool. I was going to download a Buddha dropping all charges in Karma Court. All right, well, thank you for that. Up next, I've got Haria's questions. Her first question, she says, any messages from you to me?
There's some Anunnaki energy that she still has to heal. There's also Martian energy she needs to look into. Just forgive herself right now. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Her second question, any other messages that would be nice to know?
Just listen to music. Music seems to help your frequency. Blessings.
Okay, blessings. Up last this evening is me. Thank you again, I am, for coming in.
Yes, blessings.
Blessing. Thanks to previous channelings, I feel a special connection with the Elohim, but it's not really a knowing. Like most things, it's more of like an intuitive, heartfelt connection, which is great, but I like to know on opening a conscious mind connection as well. My mind's like very rooted in the physical, so when it opens to receive, it feels more like my imagination, kind of leaving me wondering, what am I making up and what am I actually seeing? So how do I how do you see my connection developing to where I can tell the difference between my energy and perceiving messages from an outside source? You know, not.
Well, part of it, you're creating things to be brought here. So, and you just go by your first instinct. Like if you feel like you're not sure, you probably created it.
Right.
So you're bringing energies here, and yes, you are connected to astral. It feels like you're bringing more here, so you're creating a lot. But it's here to assist, the planet, though.
Right. And how do am I gonna start being able to tell between my energy and someone like an outside source trying to connect with me? Not just for a better sense of knowing, but for also protection as well.
Yes, but sometimes they merge with your energy, so just kind of go with it.
Right.
Sometimes they're communicating with you. So you're like on a phone call with them. So you'll just know. You're getting more used to it. It'll become more clear in the future.
All right, very cool. All right. For my second question, lately I've been thinking with all the lessons humanity is presented here, is the rest of the universe recognizing their lessons? Primarily what they do with a planet that makes it so easy to manipulate. Like considering just because you could doesn't mean you should. And I guess it's my bias with the very nature of this universe. That's why I'm asking, are these lessons for humanity, for those that can help but won't take the risk, or for those controllers willing to take the risk on their path to self-destruction?
Well, a lot of people here, a lot of humanity, they forget the astral. They allow the effects to happen just to prove a point to those that are manipulating society.
Yeah,
so those beings weren't anything? No. Eventually, yes. But sometimes it's too late when they already kind of, as your world would say, screwed themselves.
It feels like a Venus soul trap in a way, where it's just kind of sucking in the souls and then keeping them here trapped, reincarnating like the worst and keeping them out of the rest of the universe.
The ones that are causing trouble, though, on a higher level, get pulled in here. And they get trapped here. And a lot of them are not part of the elite. I mean, they might be poor and think they're the elite. But they're not the ones calling the shots here. They might try to do it. They might think the little big man. Things like that.
I got a lot of those, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of big egos here. A lot of them have done horrible things on other worlds, and they're brought here to face themselves. And that's what you are all here to recognize that.
Yeah, because it feels like this planet's jailing them here, but jailing somebody forever is never the solution.
No, it does kick people out eventually. Well, it has to figure out, this world has to figure it. Yeah, you're understanding what this world's about.
Right.
And it becomes more clear, it'll do less jailing.
All right, very cool.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's like any other jail. You probably feel like some of these jails can be, it can change, and Yeah, it's just that's a part of this. It's not the whole part of this.
At some point, yeah, we gotta change. You know, it can't stay. You know, with all these issues.
No,
Right.
no, that's why you're here.
Doing what we can, right?
Yes, of course. Hard-headed people.
Yeah. I definitely get that. All right. Well, thank you. I am.
Yes. Blessings.